Go ahead.
Welcome to Crescendo TV. We're hanging out with Motionless and White. What is going on, guys?
Hanging out, freezing my ass off.
Oh yeah, man. how's the tour been?
Great so far. Definitely a good move in the right direction. We're trying to migrate the band too.
How far along are you guys into it?
I think there's only a week left.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, weeks half maybe.
So after a year of like hard touring in support of Infamous, how do you guys feel about the album now and the overall reaction to it?
I never know who was going to take what, because we both have pretty strong opinions on it. I love the record now that the deluxe edition came out, because it's finally, presented in a way that I wanted it to be all along. So I'm thrilled. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I'm just happy with it. The deluxe edition is a huge move for us. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know about you.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Just overall good fan reaction.
No, actually, that's what's kind of like awesome and shitty about it at the same time. Is that when we wrote it going into it, I obviously knew that there was going to be a lot of people that were going to turn their backs on this band, and it's not like I specifically wrote it to do that, or that we chose to include things to push people away, but we were aware of that, and what happened, and where we're at now is we're standing taller and stronger than we ever have before. So I mean, I'm not really complaining about it.
Yeah, and you guys still put out a record that you guys like to write, and music that you want to play.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you guys writing new material now? Just
so we're in the kind of throwing ideas around stage. Not really anything solid yet, but yeah, it's definitely getting to that crunch time.
So I was gonna say, like, you guys have plans of going back into the studio anytime, or is it just still we're just tossing around ideas?
Right now is like the time period where everything is kind of like the exciting, up in the air. Like we don't know what's gonna happen yet. I know that we are talking about doing a really extensive pre-production period, like January, February-ish, and then recording the record like March, April.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully it'll be out like end of summer, early fall. So that's the plan. That's like the hopeful timeline, but everything changes in this business.
I know Infamous was it was definitely a departure from the previous one. Can we expect something like that from the new material? Are you guys do you have a plan as far as that goes?
It's it's still kind of like in that early stage where we haven't really sat down to write anything start to finish yet. There's just a lot of ideas. One of the things I loved about the deluxe edition of Infamous was there's a track on there called Sick from the Melt, and I think that's kind of a very good representation of where the band's music is going to go as a whole. On Infamous we really explored all different types of music, and each song is entirely different than the last, and you can listen to a heavy song and it goes to something not as heavy. This one I think will be honed down a little bit more. I can't say it's not going to be an exploration into what we can do musically, but I think it's going to be majoritively more like that song, that Sick from the Melt song, where it has the industrial metal vibe, but still has a lot of electronics, outside of those genres and whatnot. So
I think it's cool. I think it's something fresh, man. I noticed America was getting pushed for some radio play. Are you guys looking to write music for a broader demographic?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I don't know why anyone would want to target to not write music for a broader audience. Like it used to be where it was like we just wanted to get the message of the band out there and spread the word. Now it's like I just want to play music and put on a show, man. Like we played Mayhem with Rob Zombie, and you watch the stuff that he does, and it's just I want that. So I'm gonna write music that I feel represents myself, and he's gonna write the music that that represents him and the band, and it's gonna be in a bigger, better scale. Kind of what we did with Infamous in that direction.
Like I said, I couldn't agree more with that. So I know you guys were part of Rob Zombie's Great American Nightmare. What was that experience like? Because it looked fucking awesome.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to play that show because of this tour. We got booked on the Great American Nightmare, and then this tour came along like literally a week and a half later, and it was obviously schedule conflicts, and I had to unfortunately drop off. But we were off like in a time period where the Great American Nightmare was still going on, and a few of the guys went and said it was awesome.
Yeah, I know it's like a pretty crazy event, and
It's Rob Zombie, man. Yeah.
God, I can't imagine how. And he was, I'm sure he was fucking badass on Mayhem.
Yes.
If you guys could go back in time to when Motionless and White was first like a band, what advice would you give to yourself?
God. Go write a book, man. Give me that iPod. I'll just write it all down. There's so oh my God, man. It's literally everything. We are in an entirely different spot now as a band than we were even a year ago. You know, the Infamous was the record. It was the defining, the turning point of our band, where we decided that, you know, we looked back on how naive we were in the past. We looked at all the things that we did and said, and the approach that we took to music and to writing and to fans, and just, you know, completely reinvented ourselves. So I would just go back then and be like, hey, don't be an asshole. Don't try to carry this gigantic weight that you for some reason got, you know, caught up in on your back, and just write music. That's all that this band is about now. It's not about any solid message anymore. It's not about preaching the be yourself shit.
Yeah.
It's literally about writing music that can entertain people and putting on a show.
I like that, man. If you guys could collaborate with another artist from a different genre, who would you want to work with?
Chris Corner from IMX. I don't know about him, but
Different genre.
that's hard.
Why would you choose yours then? Why'd you choose it? Like,
He's a fantastic songwriter. I mean, I don't know if you've ever listened to IMX, but that's kind of like, that's the kind of music that I really like. You know, people think that we just listen to like Asking Alexandria or something, which is not what we, you know, that's not our thing. Not that there's anything wrong with it, man. I'm just saying that's not like what we listen to. And you know, IMX and that kind of electronic, sexy, really heavy vibe music is what I'm into. So it'd be him or somebody that's done like a movie score, like obviously Trent Reznor would be
That would be
gigantic
bad.
for me, you know. So, but that's
I like that, but I like that you said that though, because like that whole movie score sound, that idea, like to be able to represent that in your music like that, I think
sure.
that has like a really cool and just live, like you said, putting on a show. If you guys could switch roles with someone in your band or learn a different instrument you didn't learn, what would you want to do?
I want to be Ricky so I can feel what it's like to have 15-year-old girls gushing all over me. That's not true. No. I don't want that. Don't print that.
Yeah, for the record, he doesn't want that.
I don't want that.
Ricky enjoys this.
I want to be I want to be
Yeah,
Brandon so I can play drums on stage. I've played drums
too.
Really?
Yeah.
I played drums, but I never got to really perform live playing drums, so that'd be awesome.
Ricky, I'm so sorry.
I feel for you, brother.
It's whatever.
Alright, so for this part, we're gonna do this or that.
Okay.
Meet the Pope or meet Chuck Norris?
Chuck Norris.
Pope.
Yeah, you're like one of the few people who says that. Fly a jet or speak another language fluently?
Fly a jet.
Another language. Fuck flying. Fuck airplanes.
Jesus, smart. Climb a mountain or base jump off it?
Base jump.
Climb it. Fuck heights.
I felt that one.
I got sweaty on that one just thinking about it. Getting stressed out.
Be a professional athlete or a Hollywood actor?
Hollywood actor.
I want to play. I want to be an NHL player.
Oh my God!
So
yes.
hard, you don't even understand. So I'll go with.
Dude, I live and breathe in hockey. So does Sam over there.
We're gonna have a talk about it when the series is done.
Become a monk or live with Miley Cyrus?
Can we opt for kill Miley Cyrus?
Yeah.
Be a monk.
I mean, if
be
you
a
live,
monk and never mind.
if you live with her, you can. I mean,
I'll
you
just
can kill
poison her slowly
Yeah.
until she just rots away. And I'll twerk
Now,
on
do you
her
want
dead
to
body.
choose to be a monk and do that, or just like choose that one option, but just know that like you're gonna kill her?
Maybe I'd be a monk because it'd be a little less obvious or suspecting. You know, people would be like, "Well, monks like." to kill
Yeah, I mean, he's been in
Cyrus."
Tibet meditating for the past 2 years.
I'm just saying, poison her.
go back in time to meet your ancestors, or the future to meet your great grandchildren?
But the future.
I'll go back in time.
Future's daunting, man. It's a scary
I
thought.
don't want to know.
I want to see all the technological advances and how
I agree with
the
you
world has
there, though.
changed.
I feel so bad for the people who are like are part of my blood lineage because I'm an idiot. Oh my god. They're so fucked. Own an island or a personal spacecraft?
Island.
Spacecraft. But only if it. No.
I mean, I don't know if the spacecraft is limited to what we can do now in space, or if it's like, yo, you know.
Can you go to space in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do space.
You know, I'm gonna switch to the island.
The heights thing got you sweaty again?
Yeah, I don't. My palms are clammy, dude. They're just.
Mind control or invisibility?
Invisibility.
Mind control, by far.
Dude, you're the first person to say invisibility.
Really?
Yeah, everyone's like mind control.
Well, if you're invisible, you can fucking kill whoever you want and get away with it. I mean, I guess if you have mind control, you can make them kill themselves. I don't know. Either one.
You're
kill
really
people and
plotting
get
to
away
kill
with
Miley
it.
Cyrus. Know the secrets to Area 51 or be the first person to set foot on Mars?
Area 51.
Yeah, know the secret.
I want to know that shit, man.
I do. What do you think? Do you believe?
Dude, as far as conspiracy theories go, it's like it's a hit or miss for me. You know what I mean? Like the 9/11 one, I'm still kind of like
I agree.
about.
I agree.
Yeah.
The moon one, I was like, no. You know, I debunked that one. I can't. I have to know. I have to believe we went there, man. I can't.
You're talking about the conspiracy king over here.
Oh,
This
here,
dude,
dude.
all day long, it's just conspiracy, this, and yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about how you
Yeah.
guys are going to talk about conspiracies, and
That's what
you're
we're
not
gonna
going
do.
anywhere.